record to the cloud as well. So let's just take a double check here and make sure that everybody is able to get on. So I'm going to pop into our group here and I'm going to turn it on to speaker view. And I'm going to spotlight myself here real quick and make sure that we are live inside of our group. And it looks like that we are. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our wake up call Zoom here. So we are actually here on our Zoom account for our fellow secret agents. And we are also broadcasting this live into our Club Fit 2022 New Year's Challenge, which we're very, very excited about. So before we get started here, I just want to say happy holidays to everyone out there. Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you're celebrating this year. And we're grateful that you guys are here. And I know with the midst of traveling, 2021 has been a pretty challenging year, I think, to say the least. Let alone 2022 that's coming up here is an opportunity for us to kind of reset in a way what it is that's possible. And as we head into the new year, it's one of those things that generally speaking, most people start kind of reconciling their year. How did last year go? How did the last 2 years go? And what am I going to do differently in 2022 to be able to get some different results? Because they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting things to change. And I know that I have been insane for moments of my life, but also when it comes to this, you guys have all heard of these things called New Year's resolutions, right? And we know they're basically BS, right? I mean, one of the two biggest New Year's resolutions is lose weight and make more money. Right. And so gym memberships towards the beginning of the year skyrocket. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or noticed this. And if you get on a treadmill the first week of January at your local gym, good luck. You could barely find one. But what's interesting is that by like mid-February, you could shoot a cannon through your gym and not hit anybody. And it's like, where did everybody go? Couldn't even make it 30 days, couldn't even make it 60 days as the results that people are looking to accomplish when it comes to these the kind of their New Year's goals or their New Year's resolutions. And so what we really wanted opportunity for everyone here to do here. Oh, hang on a sec here, guys. I've got somebody that's unmuted. Let me grab that. Oh, they got themselves muted. Thank you so much. Oh, no, they didn't. Where is that? So looks like it's all over. Anyway, just double check to see if you guys are muted. We'll get a chance. Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. So as we have people from all over, we in our Facebook group, we're so excited to be able to offer to you not a New Year's resolution, but a New Year solution, something that can really absolutely transform your life and something that we know that can make a difference for you, because what we're here to do is to create a program. Now, what we're launching is our Club Fit Challenge. And we're so excited because we did this program in August of 2021 and the results were absolutely spectacular. But we have had actually more people join this group even before it launched than we had in our previous group. In fact, I believe that with all of you here today, we can double and triple the amount of participants that are participating in this particular challenge. Now, similar to our last go around, we're giving away $10,000 in prizes and giveaways. There's going to be 100 winners. We're giving away 12 all-inclusive vacations to Mexico through our Club Seeker program with our Club Secret Escapes. And that's for one. And our top in certain categories is going to win a trip for two, which is going to be on us. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be sharing with you guys here today. But one of the things that I am so excited to do is an opportunity for every single person here to get a chance to link. Oh, hang on a sec. Link is not working on my phone. I need password. Hang on a sec. Team Synergy Training. .com. So all right, hold on one sec. Let's see if that works. Right, 1 second, everybody. We're trying to get our guest in here today. Let me see if there's a faster way for me to be able to get him on. So hold on one sec.
I'm on.
Oh, there you are, my brother.
I just can't see me. It's very dark.
Where are you?
I'm in my truck. We had some technical difficulties this evening.
I gotcha. No problem, my brother. Well, we'll get you in here. Hang on a second.
It's
Where,
just
where
dark.
are
I don't know
you?
how to make it lighter yet.
Oh, there you are. There you are. All right. We are going to
It's in
add
the
a spot.
dark.
We're going to add a spotlight to you. So,
No, maybe
a
little bit. No.
little bit
Let's
of,
see.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Do you have a light in your car? Any other lights in your car?
Yeah, we do. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll work it out. Let me see if I can work this out.
All right. No problem. My
I have a
brother.
light. All right.
All
Keep
right.
going. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
As he's getting in here, we've got people literally pouring in on our Facebook page. So what we want to talk to you guys is we are heading into this new year. Is one of those things that is very, very important. Okay. Is I remember the first time I got a chance to meet the gentleman that you're about to meet, who is the formulator and the creator of the products that we are using in our 60-day challenge, the Life by Seacret product line. And this product line is not a new product line. It's not newly developed. There's a lot of ancient wisdom really that is put into this and literally decades of experience that have put these products together. And what's important is not just what's in them, it's what's not in them. And I'll never forget when I came to Dr. Cohn, I was telling him about my symptoms, so to speak. And I was just like, hey, I got this problem. I got this problem. I got this problem. And I'll never forget. He basically said something to me. He was like, I don't really care. I was like, excuse me? Like, you should care. Like, let me tell you again about my problems, right? And he was like, no, it's not that I don't care. It's just what you're talking to me is about an affect. And what I mean by that is he was talking to me about something that happened. He was like, cause and effect, meaning what you're telling me is a symptom. And I don't really care about symptoms. And the reason I don't really care about symptoms is because they aren't the root cause of the issue. So there's a cause and effect. So everybody has different symptoms that pop up in different ways because we're all unique human beings and our body chemistry and everything that happens. But I think we can all agree when it comes to, especially from North America or Western-based society, is that we are completely overfed and undernourished. Do you guys agree with me on this? All right. It's one of those things where we are just not getting what we need. Most of the things that have been either modified or genetic. And so I'm telling him about my symptoms. He's like, I don't care. And I'm like, I want you to care because I care a lot about my symptoms. And he's like, no, you don't understand. It's not that I don't care about you. I just don't care about your symptoms. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, look, our products are not designed to fix symptoms because everybody's symptoms end up different. These products are designed to strengthen the host. And when you strengthen the host, you will a lot of times see your symptoms disappear and or go away and or change or get better. And so with that, what I started realizing was that through this conversation, he said, Jesse, I want you to understand something that's very, very important when it comes to health. Just because something is common does not mean it should be normal. And I'm going to repeat again, just because something is common, just because it's common to be exhausted does not mean, just because it's normal doesn't mean that it should be common, right? Just because somebody has something doesn't mean that everybody else. See, when he talked to me about these symptoms, he's like, I'm not here to fix symptoms. And I was like, okay, explain them to me further. He was like, listen, let me make it very clear. If you have a headache, it's not because you have a Tylenol deficiency. You guys get that concept, right? If you're low in energy, it's not because you lack caffeine, right? Something else is going on as a result of this. And so what we really want to do is teach people how smart their bodies are, how incredible their bodies are, and how powerful they are when they're really given the right things in order to not just survive, but to thrive. And as we're heading into 2022, this is one of the most important things that I believe that we can do when it comes to this. So symptoms, we're not here. We're here to strengthen the host. Now, that being said, we are not a weight loss program, although do people lose weight on our program? 100%. And the thing is, this is because healthy people aren't overweight. So if you're doing the healthy things for your body, giving it what it needs, alkalizing yourself and reducing the acid in the intake and the things that you have, number one. Number two, if you're not only alkalizing, but you're upping your intake of the things that your body's really missing and decreasing some of that stress. Now, we're not a weight loss, although people lose a lot of weight on our products and through our program. We are called a Club Fit Challenge. We are not a challenge program from fitness, although we see people that are getting into better shape. But we have people that participate in our community that don't work out necessarily at all, but still get incredible results. So whatever it is you're looking for, what we're looking for is to give you the right habits in order for you to be able to get something that's not a 60-day program, it's a lifestyle program. Because you are either going to take time for your wellness or you will be forced to take time for your illness. And what we're really looking to do is understand that it is much easier to stay well than it is to get well. And especially with happening in the world here today, we want to give you things that are going to arm you, because we know if you do the crime, you're going to do the time. So, and look, it's holiday season. You might have that, that extra, piece of cake, that extra, pumpkin pie, that extra cookie, that glass of wine or two, or seven for some of you, right? So we want to make sure and arm you to basically defend all this other stuff. But the last thing I want to share with you before we introduce the creator of the Life by Seacret product line, and he's much more than that to me and so many other people, of what he's been able to do in his mission of teaching people how powerful they can be with our products. But the thing I think that's really important and really valuable when it came to our products, like I said, is we are not here to focus on the effect of things that are happening in your body, right? A symptom. We are here to strengthen the host, because unfortunately in our society, we do not, I'll repeat this again, we do not recognize people for health. We recognize people when they recover from crisis. That's what we do, right? So someone gets cancer and they get over cancer, we celebrate, right? Somebody has a major injury and they get over that and they're back on, we celebrate, all right? Somebody has a really bad disease and they get over it, we celebrate. Somebody has a really bad illness or a really bad virus, they get over it, we celebrate. So you know what we do? We recognize and celebrate recovery from crisis. We recognize that. And I don't believe that we shouldn't. We should recognize that. But you know what we don't celebrate? The person who never got cancer. The person who never had type 2 diabetes. We don't recognize the person. Like, if you have an abundant amount of energy going on consistently throughout your entire life, you know what people do? They call you crazy and they want to lock you up. They're like, whoa, listen, this guy is a little bit of woo, right? So having that, just because something is normal or common does not mean it should be normal. Just because somebody's experiencing it doesn't mean that. So I am so excited here today, because as we are heading into this new year, I believe that this conversation needs to happen now more than it's ever happened. And we know that whether you're an agent, you're a customer, or you're just kind of evaluating this group, if you were invited in by a friend, family, neighbor, coworker, we want to welcome you. And we want you to come and participate in our community and see the results that you can have from all the different benefits. But today isn't focusing on all the extra things like our live personal workouts, our tracking, our meal plans, our nutrition plans, our wellness Wednesdays, our mindset Mondays, our motivational talks, our community, our tracking systems, our giveaways, our $10,000 in challenges. Today, we're going to be talking directly from an individual who spent pretty much his entire life in helping people reclaim their power and their health. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to introduce you to my dear friend, Dr. Howard Cohen. How are you, my friend? Can you hear me now?
Jesse Mack, what's up? I think we got a little light in the truck.
Oh, there we go. You look brilliant. Actually, can you turn your phone sideways for me real quick?
Yeah, let's do that. How about this?
Oh my God.
Better, worse, same, different?
Yo, you look delightful. Oh my, what's going on?
Let me get this situated where it's not, wait. Everything's great. First of all, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are here and so excited. Listen, dude, just listening to you talk is fantastic. You are just spot on with everything you are saying. We are definitely way more than what people might think if you were invited to this Club Fit Challenge is something to get in shape. The next thing for the new year, something else that everyone's just doing. It is all that, but it is so much more.
Yeah.
We started with what's called our Health Made Simple program. It evolved into our Weight Management Made Simple program. And really, guys, that was really just to communicate that is what is also happening. But all roads lead back to health. If you're healthy, you do not have excess weight. If you're healthy, you don't have the things, the problems, the situations, the challenges that are associated, which you'll constantly see metabolic and metabolism issues with it. So we have a unique special program. Again, if you don't know who I am, probably you covered that already. But Dr. Howard Cohen, run a natural healthcare center here in Southern California, where I'm at right now in this crazy parking lot. And I've run the Cohn Health Institute for now 32 years, where people come from around the world looking for better everything related to their health. And it's our goal to show them physically, nutritionally, emotionally, how to make that happen. This industry that these products are coming to you through, which is the direct sales network marketing industry, has been a most amazing thing that I've had the blessing to be a part of, not only because it's done so many things for so many people, whether it's helped them see the world, experience the world, have more things available to them, the things that are most important, which are freedom of their time, freedom to actually be able to actually experience health. Health is not always free, although it's simple, and although the things that are of nature that bring us health are usually more cost effective than things that are not. A lot of people have gone so far away from that. Our goal with our Health Made and Simple and our Weight Management Made Simple program is really to make it exactly that, simple, for us to do something that's easy, cost effective, tastes good, anybody can do, anybody can afford, less than the price of your venti mocha at the Starbucks, your $5 foot long, whatever it is that we're all been shoving in our mouth from the time we were born till today. It's really designed for everybody in mind. So I know that some of you had to have the good fortune to do our Club Fit Challenge, the first run of it, which was done just so brilliantly by this team here. And the sheer data of that was compiled. There are companies, billion-dollar companies, that spend so much money, millions and millions and millions of dollars in analytics, trying to figure out and biohack the weight loss and weight management world, throwing all kinds of different potions and shakes and programs and meal plans and fitness programs and things at it that don't compare to anything compared to what this program did in its first initial run here not that long ago. Now, with the information that we have, that Jesse has, that the people that are assisting him have, that have actually now going to take this to the next level with our second run, which is going to be starting here shortly after a little holiday fun, is tremendous. So I'm looking forward to even more stories, more transformations, more amazing things happening for people's health. One of the things that you don't always see, because we live in a very odd world right now where we can't really, let's say, share a lot of the things we want to share, even though you have the data, even though you have the documentation, because, there's a lot of three-letter agencies out there that have a different thing in mind. We like to think they have our best interests in mind. They don't always. As we say, don't hate the player, hate the game. And yep. And then and then the most important thing is to know that these changes are still happening for you. They're still happening for your health. They're still happening with your body, and they're still happening for the people you love and care about. I cannot tell you how many people send me lab tests, things that have changed, scans about their body that change from challenges like the one that you're about to start and the people that you know are about to start. It's tremendous. Now, I would love to be able to just blast all those things, but we are not permitted to do that. If we were, it would not be fair to any other company, apparently, because anyone and everyone in their right mind, all they have to do is look at it and see. But we are going to lead by example like we did with our first Club Fit Challenge. And it's going to be great. The other thing too is that the program and the products are just super simple. They're everything you need them to be. They're and all the things you need them to be that you didn't know they were. All the things that you need them to be that you didn't know were important. All the things that you need them to be that you didn't know was slowing down your weight goals. All the things that you didn't know that they needed to be that might have been slowing down your health goals. And like Jesse had said, just as important, if not more important than what's in it, is what's not in it. And a lot of times people don't know, but a tremendous part of what's changing about their health is they're displacing all the crap that they've been eating by doing this instead once, twice, or some people even 3 times a day. So whether it's the fact that our products are gluten-free, whether in fact it's dairy-free, and that's what's been slowing your body down or creating all kinds of different havoc, whether it's the fact that our products have no sugar added, whether it's the fact that our products have no nightshades. Who knew that that was an issue for so many people? That they're soy free, so they're not, slowing us down and interrupting us hormonally. The fact that that our greens are raw, so that even if you've had greens before, you're getting effects from the greens that you'd never had before. The fact that we're using other ancient grains in our shake, that is tremendous for all different parts of your health, your metabolism, your fitness, your wellness, that we never knew because we might have been doing a plant-based shake, but what we were doing was just one or two simple ingredients where we have a constellation of ingredients. So whether it was the fact that we're using certain things that actually assist other products that you might be adding to your program from Life by Seacret, whether it's a product to help with your digestion or help with your microbiome, or whether it's one of our products that helps with your energy or helps with your curbing of your cravings for things that make you blow your program before, whether it's the fact that it's things that helping your body become and use more alkaline minerals so that it doesn't go into as much of a sympathetic overload or fight or flight situation where it's disrupting your sleep, so you're not burning fat at night, or it's making your body too acidic or running acidic too long at a low level, so that now you're storing fat. All of these things are part of this program that are happening, and all you have to do is take the products consistently. It's not about having to understand it. It works whether you understand it or not. Not everybody has to understand every little thing about these products. It's not that I made these products. God made these products. Nature made these products. I took some of these things and this information and leaned on the shoulders of giants, scientists, nutritionists, naturopaths, herbalists, whole food practitioners, raw food practitioners, put all this information together, got rid of the stuff that made people say no to it, added the stuff that made people say yes more often, and that's the product and the program that you have today. So I cannot say enough. I cannot say enough about this group of people, and I cannot say enough about this community. And I would invite everybody to make sure that you have a buddy, that you have that you're doing this with. I would like it to see, even if people had a group of people, that they had accountability partners, that people were there for people. Everybody wants to make the change. Everybody talks about it. It's part of everyone's New Year's resolution. And so many different people are in different parts of the world. And it's not always the same than where you are right now, especially in this time, in this odd place. So if there's one thing that could bring community, it's one thing that bring people together rather than divide it. It's not just this company, it's this industry. So I do want to take a minute or two and talk about this call to action. You know, guys, this is the last piece of free enterprise left in the world, this direct sales and network marketing industry, where you can still, even if you're locked down in your home, can actually build a dynasty if all you have is a cell phone or a laptop, or even an iPad, or anything that can have you communicate to the outside world, that you could send people information. You can share this program with them. They can get these products in most places in the world. And if not, they can get it to a place where they can get it from. They can actually, if you're in a place where you don't have access like maybe you do in the United States or in some other places, you can lean on other things about this company and actually build this system and build this program, and actually where so many people are without now, you cannot be one of them. And anything that we take for granted, we will lose. And I constantly want to remind everybody, besides their health, having an opportunity like this is second to none. I will also tell you this, more people will die in their last 2 weeks of life on trying to stay alive than more people will spend more money in their last 2 weeks of life on trying to stay alive than they will in their whole life on their health. That's saying an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. This is it, guys. You're looking at it. You're looking at daily practice. You're looking at things that I could do every day to hedge my bet. Now, we can't make any medical claims. We can't make any guarantees, but I will tell you this, I guarantee this is going to be a healthier, better looking group of people than anyone else if you're on these products versus if you're not. And you don't have to sell anything, because people are going to look at you and they go, what are you doing? What's been happening? My life is not going great. I want it to go great. What do you mean you have better health? What do you mean you're losing weight? What do you mean you're making more money? You don't even leave the house. So all that can happen in this program. There's amazing things that are done and put together by this team from Jesse, Muzafer, the whole team. The trainings that are happening in Texas and around the world that are happening through Marcusetta and all these programs. Guys, we have it all. We really do have it all. We have the best products. We have the best programs. We have a financial opportunity. And whether you're stuck at home or you're free to travel, you can do anything you want, regardless of what you want. We have all different walks of life that the world is creating division over, working together, back and back, hugging and being normal. And without fear. So I invite you to be a part of that. I invite you to be a part of this community. This is one of the communities within the greater family of Seacret, but Seacret is a community that is here. We are expanding every day because more and more people are realizing they are losing what they had. And they're now listening to people who've been talking to them forever about a program that would withstand all kinds of nonsense, all kinds of world things, all kinds of crazy things happening in the name of health when they're not health, all kinds of different things that are happening economically. This industry has and always will be divorced from that. But like anything else, if we do not honor it, if we do not work it, if we take it for granted, they'll come for that too. So I love you. I appreciate you, Jesse. I think the world of you for all that you're doing. Without you, none of this would be happening. It doesn't matter if the products are great. If you don't get them to people's hands, you don't know how to do them, you don't teach it how to do it. It's just not going to happen. It'll be like a tree falling in the woods. It's just not going to happen. So I'm super fired up about what's going to happen in this Club Fit Challenge. Looking forward to seeing all the results. Looking forward to seeing many of you at Playbook in Dallas, Texas, coming up soon in January, the end of January. I think I might even be going to Alaska, maybe with Jesse. So I'll see some of you guys there. Nothing like Alaska in January. In any event, I'll see you somewhere around the Seacret world. So Jesse, I'll throw it back to you. And if there's anything else you want to talk about, let me know. But happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year.
Absolutely. I do. I've got some questions for you here, Dr. Cohn, because I think it's important as we're heading into this new year. So a couple things here real quick. I'm watching, we got our Facebook Live that's going on. We have hundreds of people on there. We've got hundreds of people on here on Zoom. If you're on Zoom, I'd even recommend getting into our Club Fit and getting over there, like this post, comment on this post in the Facebook group. We want to see the traction go on this because there's thousands of people now inside of our Club Fit group that are looking to participate in our challenge. So you can get off Zoom and head over to Facebook if you want to. But here's the one thing that I'm actually, kind of curious is I'm seeing some of you guys tag people and it's coming up with a line through it and they're grayed out. And the reason why is because you might have invited them to the group. They haven't accepted the invitation to be in the group, which means that even if you tag them, they're not going to see it because they have to accept the invitation into the group. So definitely reach out to your people. But before we get into the details about the contest, because the contest doesn't start until the challenge starts on January 3rd. Now, we were saying we were going to start on January 1st, and the people were like, maybe not the best idea, because some of you guys are going to be recovering from whatever you're doing the night before, which I know there's some shenanigans that will happen for some of you. So we are starting on Monday, and there's a lot of things that are going to be coming down. And on Monday, January 3rd, you're going to be submitting out your measurements of which categories you're going to be competing in. We're going to be populating our groups with our meal plans, our recipes. The reason we haven't yet is because the only thing right now we really want you to be doing is promoting the challenge. Now, whether you're an agent, whether you're a customer, or whether you're just kind of peeking into this to see if it's something that you want to participate with, the only thing to do right now is join the group, get your kit, and promote the challenge. Get some buddies to do it with you. Get a sidekick to do it with you. Get a workout partner to do it with you. But before we go into the details, because I know Dr. Cohn, on the launch of the program, you're going to be going through every product individually, why it was made, how it was made, what the purpose of it is. And all of that. But I'm actually curious today to actually go into a little bit different direction. I didn't prepare you for this because I like it when it's a little more authentic and off the cuff, is this. So you've spent the majority of your life in this conversation of health and transformation, and the amount of hours that you put into studying from different modalities to different, science behind, and nutrition, because I know that you have doctors from all over the world that have all different types of practices that you have done to try to help people. Is why? Like, how did you get your start into health? Why are you invested 30 years of your life, 40 years of your life invested into this conversation, into this idea. How did this start for you? Was it was it a kid thing? Did you grow up with it? Was it something that happened? How did you get your start in this industry?
Well, my mom was a nurse and I thought that's what health was. But I realized as I got older that that was more disease care than health care. And although she had the aspect of helping people, there was a lot of people she could not help because philosophically, if you're not trying to get people well, you're just going to be treating their symptoms and altering the affect of what's going on with them. So it's kind of like mowing your lawn to get rid of your weeds rather than and thinking your weeds are gone, rather than realizing you got to get on your knees, do the work, pull the roots out and get to the cause of why those weeds are there. Otherwise, they're just going to keep coming back. And when I was 16, had a career day in my school and I met a chiropractor of all things, and I did not really know what a chiropractor was. I just knew that some people were excited about them for some reason, but it didn't really make any sense to me. I just thought they had something to do with the back. And then I saw this guy speak, and I was just lit up. I had never seen somebody more excited about what they did for a living ever in my life, or at least the first 16 years of my life. Looked like everybody was just trading time for money with different vocations, and it didn't matter if they made millions of dollars or they made, dollars. They were just the same scowl on their face that they had to go to work or they had to do it. And, maybe they had nicer cars or nicer vacations, but they just never seemed authentically thrilled and fired up to get up and go do what they were doing in the morning. But this guy did. And I went to see what he was doing, and I realized that he was changing lives for people. He was helping people get their health back. They came in like downtrodden and they walked out with smiles and standing up straight and being alive and just thrilled. And, I just never seen anything like it. And I realized that, if you're not doing something where people's lives are made better because you have an influence on it, you're not doing what you were put here to do. And so, there's many different industries and many different ways to do it. And getting exposed to network marketing was like that on steroids, because I was able to do it. But if somebody wanted to replicate what I was doing, they would have to go to school for 10 years and learn just the basics of what I was doing, let alone what I'm doing now, which would take decades. So they go, how do I do what you do? And I'm like, well, you can do this, you can do pieces of it. But I was able to see that in this industry, that people were able to get people to something which would solve the two biggest deficiencies in their life, which was their health and their finances. And if they didn't know it was their deficiency, it wasn't until their health got low or their finances got low and they realized, holy crap, my life sucks because I can't afford to live, or my life sucks because I can't get out of bed. And these are things that we don't appreciate until they're gone. And I got to see that repetitively over and over again, and getting to be a part of something where, you can make people's lives better because you have an influence on it is really tremendous. And then to be able to do it exponentially, knowing that you can light a candle and that can light tens of thousands of candles. And it's tremendous. And, it's preaching in a choir. You've traveled around the world. You've helped people in multiple languages, not just get better finances, not just look better with skincare, not just travel and see the world that they thought they never would, but actually go on to other things, passions, careers, and most importantly, get their health back, because your golden years are not too golden if you're being wheeled around or you can't remember your kids' names. They're only golden if you have freedom of opportunity. And again, it does nothing free. Think about freedom; it's not free. And the only thing that's less free is health. You find out that the only discrimination in this world is not sex, color, or whatever else that we're being divided of. It's financial. If you can afford to do it, you can have it. If you can't, you're in the bucket with everybody else. And that reality, if you haven't had it yet, needs to happen yesterday. And it wouldn't have happened without seeing this industry, where somebody who's like going to sweep this parking lot that I'm sitting in right now could actually own this parking lot. There's no other industry that can do that. Nothing.
Woo, I love it. Well, I'm gonna stay in this vein because I kind of like where we're headed here real quick. And look, I know we're gonna go through our products individually, but this is one of the things that I hear, because the Life by Seacret product line, although it's new, it's not new. It's actually an ancient product line that was created, and it was started obviously many years ago through this the wisdom through your experiences in life and the people that you've pulled on, that have, of where this comes from. But I do get that question that comes up. Well, why are these products better than this? Why are these products better than other products in direct sales? Why are they better than the stuff I might buy at Whole Foods? What makes them different? What makes them unique? So maybe you could address that here real quick, as kind of a overarching idea behind this, because these are your babies, and they have, and I know how important they are to you, and because of why you created them for your daughters, and seeing the next evolution of where we're going. So maybe you could touch on that.
Well, straight up, sadly, in network marketing, the bar in nutrition, super low. So to win in network marketing and have a better product than across the board, we do it. Now, people say, why don't you have a comparison chart? People put comparison charts together, and other people have too. But I have of the philosophy is that we don't need to get ahead on pointing out other people's faults. Our products speak for themselves. It's easy to do. It's simple to do. But, as my mentor in this industry told me, if you're throwing dirt, you're losing ground. So better to light a candle than curse the darkness. I'd rather shine a light on what we're doing and let everyone else trying to figure it out. I was also told our only competitor is ignorance, because if you really actually look at what we have, and see what we have, you'll feel bad for everyone else. And that's what'll happen. And it is what it is. I have empathy, but not a lot of sympathy when people come and try to say, people send me their company's profiles on their products every single day. Maybe like 1 out of 30 has something really cool, and I'll check it out, and they have like an ingredient that's cool, or they have something that they're onto. But then you look at the rest of their line and it's like dog poop. So it's like, you have one, signature product, hero product, and then they dress it up with the same garbage you could find in like Walmart. So it's really unfortunate. Now, in the general nutrition field, not just what you're going to find on Amazon, but the things that are available to herbalists and naturopaths and holistic physicians and different people in the functional medicine world. There is a higher grade of nutrition, but a lot of those things they're not designed for mass use. They're designed to be taken under supervision. They're designed to be taken for a short period of time. They're not designed to be lifestyle products. Our products are designed to be lifestyle products. There are the things we take every day. In my clinic, I have 3,500 products from 300 companies from around the world. I have so much stuff with so many different people, because so many different people come to our office from around the world. And with those bizarre conditions that we've evolved to as a species, and they need something very specific to help them. But as we're fixing it and getting them healthier, and we make sure that they start adopting these Life by Seacret products, because they are for life. That's why they're called Life by Seacret. They're things I do for my lifestyle. They're things they do to make my life better. They're things we do to help maintain a healthy life, which is why they are the way they are. So, we can point out all these different things. We can point out all the artificial sweeteners and sugar. We can point out all these other shakes cheat. We can point out how other greens from other companies aren't organic. We can point out the fact that they're not raw, but they claim something, and they think it's the same when it's not, or they're just using wheatgrass but not using the juice. We could point out all these different things in alkaline minerals that we have that are different, and why we're in a capsule instead of, some things are simple. There are other companies of alkaline minerals, but they have them in a liquid or they have them in a powder. And then you know what happens? 9 out of 10 people say, I don't care what's growing outside the head. I can't do it. I can't eat it. It's disgusting. Sometimes the answer is simple. Put it in a capsule, right? Really super simple. Sometimes, hydrogen was out there before. I didn't create it. All I did was make it more user-friendly, right? There used to be a phone that you dialed with your finger like this. And then there was this guy, Steve Jobs, and goes, hey, I could have it like here. At first it was a brick, and then they got bricks too big. And then I had this flip phone, and that's too cool, but that's too small. And now I have this thing we have now, and now it has apps. And now, occasionally they work. And so, and God knows what's going to happen. I'm sure it'll be implanted in our wrist or head pretty soon. So it just gets more convenient as we go. But some things you can't outwit, and what you can't outwit is Mother Nature. And certain things are put together so well that they don't need recreating. When man enters the game and tries to manipulate things, they feel powerful, but what they create is really not what is marketed. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much. I got one more here for you because I know
Yeah.
your time is precious here, and I want to thank you for being here with us and adapting to make sure that you were here live with us. I do know that, guys, many of you guys have questions for Dr. Cohn. Many of you have questions for our team. Many of you have questions about the program, and we are going to be going through all of our products individually, what they were designed for, what the purposes of them, how to use them effectively, all that stuff. But we're not doing that here today. We're going to be doing that when we launch the program January 3rd. Okay. So stay tuned for that. We're going to give you the details. One of my last questions, which may be my last question, we'll see here where this goes, is look, we are in a unique world, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot or get you into trouble here. But 2020 was a weird year. 2021 has equally been weird. Being somebody who loves traveling more than anything in the world, it's one of my passions in life. Getting a chance to travel around the world and what's happening, it's interesting to say the least. And although this is not a conversation about what's happening in the world in terms of a virus, but where things are headed, this is going to be something that this isn't going to go away. I don't care if we mask up. Influenza is not leaving. COVID's not leaving. Like, it's going to be a part of our world as we're continuing to go forward over here. And if you're somebody like me, I'm interested in playing offense, but I'm also interested in playing defense. And this has nothing to do with the virus, but when it comes to the conversation of where the world is going, is, what do people need to be aware of, as we're building this, regardless of the times that we're in terms of what do we need to be paying attention to? What are we not seeing? You have a unique perspective on life. You have a unique perspective on health. Your circle of the people that you talk to that are talking about what real changes that are happening for people, because I find it interesting that we're in the midst of the world's worst, virus and or pandemic. Yet I haven't seen CNN ever once talk about what you need to do to boost your immune system to fight or protect against it. I haven't heard that conversation yet. So what do we do right now? Like, how do we wake some people up? Do we need to go shake them? What is the conversation happening in the Dr. Cohn house?
Wow. There's a lot you can do, but everybody's just, what you're going to find is everybody's just where they're at right now. And there's way more powerful forces at the moment with agendas of divisiveness. And as we know throughout history, everything cycles. You can look back to the time of the Spanish flu, and you see pictures of people wearing masks, and then, and then they're like, this is ridiculous, this isn't working, and then so they stop. And, if those who do not know history are destined to repeat it. So this is not a pro and con of anything. My opinions are my own. You can subscribe to whatever community of understanding or belief you like. If you are in my world, my office, my clinic, my world looks like it did in 2019. It's prettier. We've done some nice decorating, but outside of that, it doesn't look like the rest of the world. We don't think the way the rest of the world does. And as you focus on, you get. Simple as that. I know people say, oh, but this is happening. This is happening out there. And that's, what do I do? What you do is that you turn off the noise. Number one, if something was deadly, everyone would know about it because they wouldn't be able to avoid it no matter what. So there's certain things that are that we know and certain things that we don't know. It really, at the end of the day, is going to come down to, where's your attention going? Like anything else, where is your attention going? My attention is always on health. My attention is always on helping people. My attention is always on what can we do to help somebody. When you look at what's going on in the world, what's gone on in the world is there are certain agendas that are at play. There's certain people that have certain ideas of things. You're right. You don't see people talking about health, exercise, what they can do. You don't see talking about all the studies on nutrition. They don't see all the thousands of years of studies on all this stuff. You don't, because there's other things at play. So it's really going to, you know, if it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to we. What are we going to do? The information's out there, but where are you looking for it? Okay. If my TV breaks and I take it to a plumber, I'm probably not going to get it fixed unless that plumber has multiple skill sets. So I shouldn't be so upset when I looked it up in the, I was going to say a phone book, but I looked it up online and it was still listed under repairman or repair person or whatever. It's going to make you feel better about calling somebody something. So it's not, it's going to be what you want. If you want health, you need to actually focus on people that have health. You know, they say you have say on a label, because if you, I noticed that someone says, will this help my UC or my ulcerative colitis? We can't make medical claims. We're just not allowed to do it. You know, I could show you 1,000 people that have taken products and don't have these conditions anymore, but we're still not allowed to say it. And again, we can't hate, you know, I used to be very upset about it, very outspoken about it, and it doesn't help anybody. It really doesn't. Is it fair? No. As we say, don't ask for life to be fair, ask for it to be worth it. You know, if you're on this phone and you're in the United States, we have the greatest experiment in freedom around the world. And if we do not take care of it, it will be gone. Regardless of what you're seeing, watching, saying, or anything, that is what's happening. So that I can say with absolute certainty, because as I look around the world, as my friends in these different countries, you know, unless they're, you know, subscribing to a Nuremberg violation, they can't leave their house. So we are at unprecedented times. But it's really going to come down to, what are we going to do? What are we going to say? What are we going to be? You got to stand for what you believe in. Look at the horses. You want to win the race? Put the blinders on. Put the blinders on. The horses have blinders. Otherwise, you're going to look at the horse next to them. They're going to worry about what that horse is doing. Is that horse wearing a mask? Did that horse get vaccinated? Is that horse watching CNN? Is that horse a Democrat? Is that horse Republican? What gender is that horse? Does that horse get offended by what I did? Who cares? Just, you know, it's the same for everybody. Do unto others as you want to be done unto you. Treat people kindly. These are adages that are in every culture, every religion, everything, where people give a shit about anybody. And if they don't, if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. But from Isaac on down here at Seacret, we are for everybody. We are not divisive. We are not uninclusive. I mean, you have long before the nonsense of today, you can go to a Shabbat dinner and like 90% of people at the Shabbat dinner are not Jewish, 95%. There are all kinds of things that, you know, Isaac, when I first met Isaac, he's got his competitors, his enemies, they're all eating at his house. It's just like, what is this culture called Seacret? Called Seacret is like, everyone's going to be in secret or respect secret. That is it. That is who we are. You are going to be in this thing, or you're going to have respect for this thing. Or if you have anything but that, you're stuck on something and you're just jealous of what it ain't, what you ain't that we have. We are not about it. And if you're experiencing anything but that, call Jesse. No, if you're experiencing anything but that ain't Seacret. That's somebody that's like transitioning their way through Seacret. They signed up. They realized these people are too kind, too nice, too cool. They're not trying to divide people. They're not hating everybody. They realize everybody matters here. And they're like, okay, it may not be for me because I want to be heard. I want to be loud. We're not. Take care of your people. They'll take care of you. No one's in anybody's team. No one's my downline. No one's this or that. We are on the same team. It's a team synergy. It's all a team. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you've been in this company for a day, or it doesn't matter if you've been in this company for 10 years. If you're a football team and the one guy who has one job in the special teams fumbles the ball, the whole team loses. The whole freaking team loses, not just that person. The whole team. It's all of us or none of us. Really, that's what it is. We are all going to get through this together. And I believe there's enough here so this company can wag the dog. I believe there's enough here so that where people are afraid to take on Seacret, whether they're governments, whether they're anything. I believe there's enough here if we're all on this message and we're all back to back, and we all know that if we are not helping other people, we are not in the right place. And please, if any of this stuff doesn't resonate you, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not if, it's when you're going to quit, because this is who we are. This is Seacret. This is what we're doing. We are for everybody. You got to, you know, everyone, you know, we are not here for handouts. You can get a helping hand here, but you're not getting a handout. It's going to take work. You want to lose weight? It's going to take work. You want to get fit? Talk to Travis Just. It's going to take work. If you want to make money, it's going to take work. If you want to keep that money, it's going to take work. You want to build a group, it's going to take work. You want to keep that group, it's going to take work. It's going to take work, but you know what? It's freaking rewarding as all hell. And I tell you, when you look on stage, and if you're sitting in the back row and you watch these people on the stage, they busted their ass to get on that stage. And that's why we do this recognition. That's why we honor it, because we know what it takes to do this. And what it took is not somebody narcissistically putting themselves in a pedal position, but it was the people on stage, and the last people to get on stage who have the biggest positions are the ones that helped the most people get what those people wanted, not what that one person on stage wanted. And that is the nature of our industry. That is the nature of our nutritional program. It's the nature of our skincare program. It's the nature of our travel and experience program. It's the nature of Seacret. That's who we are. Yep.
Boom. Drop the mic. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Cohn. I wanted this to be a little bit different, and I think that it was. If you guys, thank you. Drop a 7 in the comments here. Let us know if you're watching us live. We're so grateful that you're here. If you're watching us on a replay, type in a hashtag replay. Let us know that you're watching this. We have you scheduled for lots of things here as we're closing out the year, heading into the new year. I know that you are very excited to be a part of the Club Fit Challenge here, and not just somebody, that's in it, but helping do training and understanding our products and how to utilize them and really get the results that the people are looking for. So, but I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go over a couple of details to close out here today.
Great.
I will let you get home to the beautiful fam. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. And we'll look forward to having you for Q&A sessions for our product explanations coming up here in this next week. Happy holidays to you.
You too. Love you guys. See you soon.
Thank you, brother. All right, guys. So a couple of things here real quick. Wow, what a powerful one, right? So pretty darn incredible. So I'm going to just share with you guys a couple of things here that I think are really important here when it comes to building out the business and building out your program. So, and a couple of things that are pretty simple. I think I can pull it up here. Where did I go? I want to go to here. Right. So this is me showing. So currently right now we have, let me go actually first to our website, which I want to go to. So on our website, we have our clubfitchallenge.com. Clubfitchallenge.com is a great resource and a great tool. It has our Club Fit Challenge commercial on it. It also has a lot of the great details here in terms of the program. We have a live trainer that is going to be doing 3 live workouts every single week, and those replays will be available in the group. I'm going to show you how that works by Brittany Falk. This is something you can do from home. They're going to be 30-minute sessions, which is going to be incredible. So there's no excuses. I can't afford to go to the gym, or I don't have time to. Nah, listen. Everybody's got 30 minutes, right? So we want to get you moving. We want to get you now, whether you're looking to lose a little bit, but more importantly is we want to get you that energy back inside of you and get things moving. Obviously on our website, we've got information about Dr. Cohn, our previous challengers. The last challenge that we did, the average weight loss per competitive was 13.2 pounds. Too many inches to count, but this time we've got a submission form for all of our measurements. So we're going to be able to track that this time, which we're really excited about. You can see the before and after pictures through the website, which are absolutely incredible. This challenge, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Every week, we're going to have a challenge of the week. We're going to kick off on Monday. And if you complete that challenge, you're going to get into the drawing. And every week, we're going to be giving away free drawings for people that complete the challenge of the week. And some of it's just going to be small stuff like, hey, you drank your water that week. You know what? You did your workout that week. So small victories, because what we want people to understand is that sometimes people will go out there and get in these programs and they get fast results, but they gain more than they lost just because what they did wasn't actually healthy. And so what we're looking to do here is get you in a lifetime program, not just a daytime program or a month program, right? So competing countries here, we have US, Canada, Mexico, and Colombia that are available to purchase. And so getting started on our website is very simple. The only thing to do right now is join the group. Now you're all in the group, so you've already done step 1. Step 2 is really what you want to do is watch the video. We do realize the audio went out at the end. We're going to get that fixed here. But what we want to do is order your kit. Between now and January 3rd, only thing you really need to do is join the group, order your kit, and promote the challenge. Get some free people to come join it with you. January 3rd through January 10th is when you're going to be submitting your measurements, the areas you're going to be competing in, your agent number, your customer number. Okay. So if you're in our Facebook group right now and you haven't joined yet, you want to join and get your kit. If you want to earn up to $10,000 in prizes and giveaways, the 12 all expense paid vacations, 4 and 5 5 days, 4-night vacations to Mexico. If you want to be eligible to compete in prizes, you must purchase one of our Club Fit kits. Now we have 3 different kits, small, medium, and large, kind of like tall, grande, venti, and our transformation kit, our regeneration kit, and our foundational kit. Now, our transformation kit basically has almost everything you'll need to complete the majority of the challenge for 60 days. Our regeneration kit is basically one of our primary products of our program. And our foundational kit gives you some of the basics here to get you started, get you into the program, and try kind of a variety of the Life by Seacret products. Now, there are different products available in Canada and Mexico and Colombia and US, Canada, Mexico, Colombia. So you'll be able to see that. There's an FAQ section. And also, there's a flyer on our website that goes over basically a one-pager that has most of the details that you'll want to know about the particular program that you can pull up, right? Now, what I want to do is share with you guys here real quickly before we wrap this up. And I think I have it here. Do I have it here? Those are some of the results that we've had before, which are on our website. That's actually not what I wanted. I want to pull up our Club Fit kits, okay? So the only thing to do right now is to order your kit. The reason why is we want you to have the products when we start the contest January 3rd. So you want to order the products when? Now, right? So now in the US, our foundational kit is going to give you a choice of chocolate or vanilla. Now, just out of curiosity, on Facebook, I want to find out who's hashtag team vanilla and who's hashtag team chocolate. If you are our vanilla, type in a hashtag team vanilla. If you're chocolate, type in hashtag team chocolate. I'm very curious as to what it is. So let's see here. I'm looking at my Facebook here on my phone and seeing where they're at. But our foundational kit, for a customer, if you're a customer here with Seacret, you get free shipping on this because it meets our $150 threshold for free shipping. Agents, you get it for $125 as an agent. The retail value is $195. All right, so it's looking like chocolate. Oh, wow, we got some chocolate vanillas. Okay, so I would recommend getting probably really one of both. So you have your vanilla or chocolate. Our green caps, 7 of the individual powders of our greens powder that you can mix in with your shakes, which we highly recommend to do together. 2 of our recovery or hydrogen product, 2 of our boosters, our probiotics, and one of our energy sachets. Our regeneration kit. Now, I highly recommend this kit. This kit gives you one of our shakes or chocolate or vanilla, our full powder of our greens, recovery, which is our hydrogen product, our boosters you take before bed, Digestex to help you with digestion, Curb, which helps you with your cravings, whether it's kind of sugars or salts, a full packet of our organic energy, and it gives you some of the extra benefits of these products. Now, if you're brand new to the challenge and you become an agent with Seacret, you're also going to get your first month of Club Seacret for free with this, which is a $50 value on top of that, which is pretty exciting. Now, our transformation kit, this is for those that are looking to really transform their 2022 and get off to have everything that they need. Because a lot of people, if you're really looking to trim up, are going to be doing 2 shakes and greens a day as part of our program. So go get your kits here today, and they are available inside of the customer program. Now, if you are a guest here today, you want to get with the person that invited you, the agent that invited you, and decide if you want to be a customer or if you want to become an agent. Either way, you can purchase your kit as a customer or you can purchase your kit as an agent. But we want you to get it now so that way you can get the products as fast as possible. Now, the last thing that I do want to share with you guys here real quick before we wrap up here today is, let me just share my whole screen because I think it's going to be faster. Okay, is I want to share with you guys our Facebook group, right? So inside of our Facebook group here, so we just opened this group up about last week. And we've already had 2,400 plus members join the group. And so I want you guys to know I have a very lofty goal of doubling that number and getting to 5,000 members to compete in our Club Fit Challenge and to be a part of this community, be a part of the program, experience the training, the education, our Wellness Wednesday conversations, our Motivation Monday talks, getting a chance to hear from the doctor, getting a chance to hear from fitness professionals. And so, but everything that you're going to want to know is inside of the group. Now, who can join the group? Anybody. That's right. Anybody can join the group. You can invite anybody to join the group. In order to participate in the prizes, you must purchase one of our Club Fit kits. But one of the things you can do is invite somebody to this group and tag them in this video so they can hear from Dr. Cohn. And as we get closer, you're going to notice the only area that you're really going to need inside of our group is go to the guides section. Under the guides section, you're going to see a lot of different guides that are categorized. One is our welcome video, all of our detailed flyers, our tools and our trackers. You're going to see posted this next week, which is like our tracking sheets, our checkoffs, our measurements. You're going to see meal plans, recipe plans, Life by Seacret. You're going to see the products in there. You want to know about our products? You can click on the product and it has a video from Dr. Cohn, and it has all the detailed downloads on every product that is in the Life by Seacret product line here underneath this guide. Okay. Underneath that, we're going to have our replays of our live virtual workouts with our professional trainer, Brittany Falk, every week. Those are going to be here. Our talks on Monday, our Wellness Wednesdays. And then lastly is our social shareables. This is something for those of you guys that want to go promote the challenge. Now, whether you're an agent or you're a customer, you can go promote the challenge, get some more people to come participate with you on this. And so there's our video, our commercial in Spanish. We also have our commercial in English and some other things that you can post for your Instagram stories, Facebook stories. All right. So, but also in here is an image that has our Club Fit kits that literally has all 3 kits for US and Canada, Mexico and Colombia have 2. And it shows the prices and a breakdown of everything that's inside of them. So we have done our best here to make this simple and easy to understand. So we have 2 different things really. Our website, which is great to show people. Then the next thing that we have here is we have our group. So utilize this, add people to this group, tag them in this video so they can hear from Dr. Cohn, because over this course of the next couple of weeks, we are going to be delivering some very, very, very important information. So every day you're going to start seeing new things populate into the guide section of our group. But I want to see you right now. This is kind of it. Before we go into the holidays, be a stand for people. And I want to let you guys know this because for me, this has been an area of my life that has come with a lot of pain and stress and guilt and shame and all these different things. And it's an area that I know a lot of people are looking for help with, but a lot of people aren't talking about it. Because a lot of times you ask people, how you doing? You know, they're like, oh, I'm all right. I'm all right. But on the inside, they're like, I'm not good. When they go home, that is not the conversation they have in themselves. When they look in the mirror, they are not looking at themselves being like, you are a goddess. You are a sexy, beautiful human being. That is not what most people are saying to themselves. And whether our products, whether it be the mindset, whether it be the nutrition, what we're looking to do here is help people reclaim their power back. And now that doesn't have to do with the size. It doesn't have to do with weight. It doesn't have to do with fitness. All right. So, but a lot of those things will come naturally as a result, because this isn't about products. This is about a program, and this is about a community of people that are going to lift you up instead of push you down. A group of people that are going to stretch your vision instead of choke your dreams. A group of people there that it's going to make sure that no matter what puts you down, we're going to get you back up, and you're going to fall off the wagon. You guys, we all know this. We know it, right? But we're going to be there to make sure you get back on here, because we are leaving no man, no woman behind. We are going to do this together, and it is going to be one of the most impactful experiences of community that I think anybody has ever had. Now, as we do this, I want everybody here we're going to be opening up the group for posting here shortly. So we're going to be asking people to share what are their goals, where are they from, what do they want to get out of the challenge. There's going to be a lot that's going to be happening, but here's the only thing that we request that you do right now. Get your kit, promote the challenge, get more people in. Allow people to come join the community and see what this is about. Again, anybody can join this Facebook group. They don't even have to be signed up as an agent or signed up as a customer. allow them to join the company, see the value, tag them in these videos, tag them in these posts, because we want to make sure they order their kits now. So that way they have their kits and they're ready to launch with us on January 3rd. So anyway, I'm about to head back downstairs to my little family holiday party that we're doing. We're about to go see some Christmas lights and come back and make some cookies. So I'm working on my before picture a little bit. So don't judge me. But I want to say happy holidays to each and every one of you. Thank you for spending the last hour with us. Dr. Cohn, thank you so much for everything that you've done in the decades that you put into the wisdom behind these products and what they do. And I love what he said, if you didn't catch it, our only competition is ignorance, not knowing what we don't know. But I can tell you that if you get these products and you see the wisdom of how these products work inside your body, I'm telling you what, you're going to get your life back. And so tag everybody, happy holidays. Happy New Year. And we want to see this group double in the next 7 days before we launch the new year. And we want to send you guys out with a happy holidays. Take care. God bless. Have a good night. Bye, guys.